Guangxiang. Long time no see.
Mother!
Son. Come here.
Tanjuan. What right do you have to take him away? Why are you here playing the good person? Get out of here.
How could you speak to my mother like that?
That's enough. Let it go. Wang An has been raised quite poorly by you these past few years. I must take him with me today.
Back when I was his age, I already knew you. I originally thought we would be happily married for a lifetime, but I never expected you would run off with some wild man. And not long after, you gave birth to him. You just vanished. I searched the whole world for you and couldn't find you. Only later did I find out that you, Tanjuan, were actually the heiress to the wealthiest family in Haikang. I was just a plaything for you when you were bored. I worked so hard to raise our son. And now you say you're just going to take him away. What kind of wicked schemes are you hiding?
That was just me being young and making a mistake. I just want to make it up to Wang An now.
The film
Wang
was
An,
translated and
will you forgive Mother?
narrated by M. Media.
Right?
Mother! I forgave you a long time ago. I know. I'm sure you had your reasons.
Your son really is just like you. After all these years, he's still an ungrateful wretch.
That's enough. Here is 500,000 in compensation. Consider our father-son relationship bought out.
You think 500,000 is enough to buy out my relationship with him? Not enough.
Then how much do you want?
2 million.
Mr. Gu, don't push your luck.
You're the wealthiest man in Haikang, and you're only offering this much, good son. You see it now. Your mother. She thinks you're only worth this much.
Fine. This money, I can give it to you. However, I have one condition. From now on, you have nothing to do with this child. Absolutely nothing. No matter what happens to him, for the rest of your life, you are not allowed to interfere.
Close the deal.
Good.
Guangxiang, you better think this through. Once you sign this agreement, you will never have me as your son again. Father.
It's a miracle. Wang An, hurry and take father to the hospital.
Father wants to get treated. Why did you have to stand in my way back then and prevent me from reuniting with my billionaire mother? You cost me a life of wealth and luxury. This is just your deserts.
Wang An. This is the medicine for father's treatment. Go.
Everything now is your just deserts.
I've thought it through. Give it to me.
The agreement is right here. You can sign it, but don't regret it. Even if you cry, scream, or beg me later, I will never acknowledge you as my father again.
Give it to me.
If you beg me now, I might still be able to ask my mother to loosen the terms and let you come see me every 2 or 3 years.
There's no need.
Son, you are now a member of the Tan family. Mother is taking you home. Let's go.
Goodbye then. I won't see you out.
Don't regret this.
Gu Wang An. Don't regret the decision you made today.
Welcome home, young master.
The film
Mother,
was
is this how you always go out
translated
with such a
by
grand
M.
display?
Media.
Isn't this just to bring you home? Let's go.
Mother. Who is he?
He is your younger brother, Tan Guangyu. A car accident left him with burns over 90% of his body. But fortunately, modern medical technology is advanced, and he managed to survive. Come get in the car.
Mother. Where should I sit?
In my previous life, because I feared it would have a negative impact on my son's upbringing, I never engaged in any romantic relationships. It was only much later that I heard you had been waiting for me all along. You. Hello, you.
Brother Gu, I was thinking Wangan is graduating soon. How about I book a tour group for you and the boy? Could we all go on a trip together?
You. I'd like to work some odd jobs during the summer break to save up for Wang and S tuition. Let's do it another time. Okay. Fine. You. The boy has been taken away by his mother. How about just the two of us go on a trip together? What do you think?
Without Wangan, that works too. Then let's focus on ourselves and enjoy it properly.
You're putting too much effort into the child. After he grows up, he won't necessarily remember what we've done for him. I think the most important thing is that we take care of ourselves.
Wangan, did I make you angry? That's right. I have a surgery scheduled. Once I'm finished, I'll come find you.
All right, you. You go ahead and be busy then.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
So this is Uncle Lee's room. It's so big and beautiful. Pretending not to care. Not replying to messages, are you? You're probably fuming inside. Who is Uncle Lee chatting with? I'm going to see. If you're all gossiping about me behind my back, don't tell me you're pretending to like me.
Professor Wang, does my son's skin have a good chance of a successful transplant?
That depends on the follow-up recovery. However, is the donor really doing this voluntarily?
Of course, it's voluntary. My wife spent quite a lot of money to ensure that for him, all risks have been eliminated. Please rest assured, Professor Wang and the medical team.
Then I'm relieved. I'll be at the Tan family's villa in another 10 minutes.
Skin transplant?
What are you doing? Hasn't anyone ever told you that you aren't allowed to touch other people's private belongings?
Uncle Lee, I'm sorry. I saw everything.
You saw it?
Yes. I saw the news about my brother, about to undergo a skin transplant. I had no idea he was so ill, and yet he was still arranged to come and pick me up. I feel so guilty.
Wangan, we are a family. There's no need to stand on ceremony. Your brother was just worried that he'd be rejected by his new brother. That's why. It's only natural for him to pick you up.
But I still have to apologize to you. I came into your room without your permission. And I saw the message. I'll head out now.
My good son, I have all the toiletries you need right here in my room. Why don't you just wash up here?
The film was
If you need anything at all,
and
just let me
narrated
know.
by M Media.
I couldn't possibly. These are your personal belongings.
Why are you standing on ceremony with me? Besides, everything of mine will eventually be yours anyway. You aren't really counting on that brother of yours, who's like a mummy, are you? That's enough. Go on now.
Okay, Uncle Lee.
That was close. He almost caught me. Good thing he's gullible.
He wants to graft my skin onto my brother's. No way. I have to tell Mother. Mother, he's trying to hurt me.
How could Uncle Lee possibly hurt you? What are you talking about?
Mother, I heard everything just now. He secretly contacted a doctor. He wants to use my skin for my brother's skin graft surgery. He just told me to go take a bath, just to make it easier for the surgery.
Who would ever use real human skin for surgery? You must be overthinking this.
Mother, you have to believe me. If you don't believe me, look at his chat history.
My wife. I was just teasing him. Don't I always joke about peeling your skin off to give to our son?
Did you hear that? Uncle Lee is just joking with you. If your brother needs a skin graft, we wouldn't take just anyone's skin. Certainly not yours. You know how wealthy your mother is.
Mother, I haven't been back to the Tan family for long. I have so much I want to talk to you about. Could you come keep me company in my room for a bit?
Your mother is so busy with work. How could I stay by your side every single second? Surely you don't expect your mother to accompany you to take a bath, too?
No, I don't want to take a bath. Mother, I won't take a bath.
All right. Mother will stay with you. We don't have to do that then. Go. Mother will go upstairs with you.
Welcome. Professor Wen. Welcome.
Where are the patient and the donor?
I'll bring them to meet you right away. Come on. This way, please.
The film was translated.
Although my stepfather here has some bias against me, Mother always protects me, no matter what. Better than you, anyway. Good job. You actually blocked me. Uncle Lee, why are you here? Isn't this my mother's room?
I told you to go take a shower. Are you deaf or something? If you dare delay my son's surgery, you'll pay with your life.
You really do intend to use me to heal your son? I'm not washing. Mother.
You bastard. What are you shouting about? If it weren't for the fact that your skin was a match for my son, do you think I would have ever let you through this door?
I fought so hard to return to the Tan family. You want me to give my skin to a mummy? I'd rather die than donate it.
Wangan, Guan Yu is your own brother. As a member of the Tan family, whether you want to or not, you will do it.
It's not up to you. I want to find my mother.
It doesn't matter who you look for. Now get moving and go take that shower.
The film was translated
You
and
too.
narrated by M.
Drag him
Media.
away. Shower.
Let go of me. Let go of me.
Your son's condition is even more serious than I imagined. He requires a full-body skin graft.
Yes, every hospital has said the same thing. We all know that such a surgery is very dangerous. Professor Wang, that is why we invited you. You are the most authoritative skin grafting expert in the country. We hope you can restore my son to be a normal person.
I heard the donor is also your son.
Yes, we brought him from his biological father. Professor Wang, you only need to focus on performing the surgery. There are other things to do. You don't need to worry about that.
I can't help but worry. Performing this kind of surgery for you is illegal. I have to keep records.
He is absolutely a volunteer. On this point, you must rest assured. Professor Wang. As for the records, I have a villa with a fully equipped operating room for your use.
Fine. And where is your son?
He's upstairs taking a shower. He'll be down in a moment.
I mean, if you give the skin to this son, what will you do about the son who donated the skin?
His father has a house in the countryside. He will take care of him. Professor Wang, just put your mind at ease. We wouldn't do anything that we weren't sure about. You've seen it for yourself. If my son doesn't have the surgery soon, he won't hold out much longer.
Very well. Then, we will prepare for the surgery.
Good. Thank you for your trouble.
Let go of me. I'm telling you. If you treat me like this, once my mother finds out, she will never let you get away with it.
Do you really think your mother cares about you anymore? I'm giving you 3 minutes to get dressed properly and come downstairs. If I have to come back up to get you, you know what the consequences will be. Move.
Mother.
Mother, where are you? Why won't you answer the phone?
How did you handle things? Professor Wang is already in the operating room. Why is he still calling me?
Just answer it and you'll know.
Hello? Son?
Hello, Mother. Where are you
Film
seeing
was
guests?
translated
That
and
wretch Li
narrated
Lingquan
by
brought
M
2
Media.
bodyguards to beat me up, and he wants to take my skin and transplant it to his younger brother.
In that case, Mother will be at the villa lobby. In a moment. Could you come down for a moment?
Good. I'm coming down now. Li Lingquan, you wretch. Still trying to hurt me? I'll make sure my mother demands justice for me. Mother,
Wang Yan, why are you so slow at taking a shower?
just now, this man found 2 henchmen to beat and insult me. Mother, if you don't tell him to leave, I'm leaving.
Wang Yan, come here. Come. Sit down first. Listen to your mother. Here's the thing. Guanyu, you've seen it yourself. His condition is very serious. And because he's the child your Uncle Li and I had together, your Uncle Li is in a terrible rush to get things done.
That Tan Guanyu is sick. So why is he in such a rush to find me?
It's like this. Your skin and Tan Guanyu's are a perfect match. So Mother was thinking, if maybe, from you, we could take just a little bit to graft onto Guanyu.
Mother, how could you even think of such a thing? I'm only 18. If I give my skin to my brother, my whole life will be ruined.
Just taking a little from anywhere won't hurt at all. Besides, you are his own brother. How could you watch him be so ill and just stand by and do nothing? Of course, this is entirely up to your own willingness. You don't have to say yes.
Come, Wangan.
Come, have some water. Take some time to think it over.
Mother, I want to save my brother too. But if I donate my skin to him, my life will be ruined. I've only just returned to the Tan family. Mother, I still want to be by your side and show you my filial piety for a while longer.
Mother knows. You're a good boy. Your Uncle Li is just worried sick. Besides, you're Mother's good son too. Mother would never let any harm come to you. It's you. You've been home for so
The
long
film was translated
and haven't even had a drink of
narrated
water.
by M
Here,
Media.
drink some water first. Then, go upstairs and rest for a while. Don't worry. I will certainly handle Uncle Li and change his mind. Drink.
Mother, is there Something in this water? My head is so dizzy.
It's nothing. You'll feel better after a nap.
What a hassle.
Stop talking. Guan Yu's condition can't wait any longer. If you push him too hard now, and he actually runs off, what will we do about Guan Yu?
The monk can run away, but the temple can't. Besides, didn't you give his father money? Spending all that money to buy his skin is, at the end of the day, a loss for us.
No matter the cost. As long as Guan Yu can see the light of day again, it's all worth it. That's right. Have someone keep a close eye on him. The surgery is almost here. And we can't have anything go wrong now.
Don't worry. Guan Yu is my own son. Let's go.
How could mother do this?
The
I'm her
film
son
was
too.
translated and
How could she
narrated
sacrifice
by
me to save my
Media.
brother? No. I absolutely cannot give my skin to my brother. Mother said just now that Tan Guan Yu's situation is already very dangerous. I have to hide. Right. As long as I hide, once Tan Guan Yu is dead, I will be mother's only son. I will be the sole heir to the Tan group. Mother definitely won't hurt me. As for that despicable Li Lingquan, I'll have plenty of ways to deal with him later. Hide.
Someone. You two. Get out there and find him for me. Guan Yu's surgery is about to start. At a time like this, that little brat is actually causing me trouble. What are you standing there for? Go find him.
What is wrong with you? You couldn't even watch one person?
At a time like this, don't talk about useless things. Guangxiang was definitely faking being unconscious earlier. He must know what we're planning. If by any chance, he runs out of the villa and secretly hides, what are we going to do?
Don't panic. There's so little time. He won't get far. With so many bodyguards in the villa, finding him is only a matter of time. Send people? Guard the operating room entrance tightly. Don't let Gu Wangyan run into Professor Wang. If Professor Wang finds out that Wangyan isn't donating his skin voluntarily, the surgery will be a disaster.
Don't worry. I will absolutely not let him get anywhere near the operating room.
This is where we've prepared for Tan Guan Yu's surgery. No. I have to get out of here. I can't let them catch me.
Give him another bath and bring him to President Tan.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
Check all the equipment again.
Yes.
Professor Wang, this is my son, Gu Wangyan. All of his tests are perfectly fine. Do you see? Is there anything else we need to do?
Gu Wangyan. The same name as brother Gu's son. All the equipment has already been checked. Since the person is here, everything is ready.
Good.
Then everything is in your hands, Professor Wang. I hope the surgery goes smoothly.
Let's go.
Okay.
Director Wang, let's start the surgery.
Wait a moment. Ray, sterilize all the equipment. And check Guangxiang's body for any scars. Don't let anything go wrong.
Right.
Brother Gu.
Hello, Brother Gu.
You.
Is Wangan with you? I want to have a word with him.
His mother picked him up a long time ago. I suspect he's never coming back.
Tan Xuan, the wealthiest woman in Haiqing, is his mother. I'm here right now. Do you know what they're going to do to Wangan? Tan Xuan's youngest son was in a car accident recently and suffered burns covering 90% of his body. They want me to perform the surgery, take Gu Wangan's skin, and transplant it onto her youngest son.
What? Tan Juan is in such a rush to take Wang An back. I knew she was up to no good. So, she just wanted to use Wang An to save her son's life.
Brother Gu, what if we do this? I'll find some excuse in a moment to say Wangan isn't fit for surgery and demand the operation be moved elsewhere. Then I'll bring him to you. How does that sound?
Don't waste your breath.
Brother Gu, what are you talking about? Even if this surgery isn't life-threatening, if Wangan loses his skin, he will be in agony for the rest of his life. He won't even be able to get a decent night's sleep.
Tan Juan has already bought out the father-son relationship between Wang An and me. Besides, Wang An has signed the papers himself. Everything Wang An has done has completely broken my heart. I have no obligation to look after him anymore. Everything he has done, he brought upon himself.
Director Wang, if Tan Guanyu doesn't have the surgery now, his life will be in danger again.
Fine, I understand.
You go ahead and get back to work, you.
Right.
The film was translated and narrated by Media.
My good son, you're awake. How was your sleep?
What happened to me?
Brother, the surgery was a success. Your skin is already on me. I'm so grateful. It's wonderful that you could come to our Tan family.
I don't agree. Who gave you permission to perform the surgery? Who authorized this?
You. The surgery is already over. You had better lie there quietly. Otherwise, the muscle tissue under your skin will rub against the gauze and start to bleed. Finally, I can breathe fresh air. Father, this money was truly well spent.
Weren't we supposed to take only a little? What is going on? Where is Mother? Where is Mother?
You have the spare time to worry about her? You'd be better off listening to this. That was close. I almost let him get away just now. Luckily, he's foolish enough to actually run toward the operating room.
He's just like his father, simple-minded and easily deceived. He actually thought that when I brought him home, it was for him to inherit the Tan family fortune. What a pipe dream.
Tan Zuan lied to me too. From the very beginning. She never intended to bring me into the family. From the very beginning. Her only goal was my skin.
My good son, don't be angry. Your body is already in pain. You need to keep a broader perspective. Think back. When I snatched Tan Zuan away from your father was still holding you, searching the whole world for Tan Zuan. In the end, didn't he just move on?
You scoundrel! My father's family was destroyed by you too.
You can't blame that entirely on my father. It was your father who was too useless, unable to even keep his own woman. My mother is the heiress of the Tan family clan. How could she get tangled up with a loser like your father? At the end of the day, it's your father who was just too incompetent.
Get out, all of you.
The film was translated
The doctor said my
and
kidney
narrated by M Media.
seems to have some issues too. Why not? Just take his kidney and give it to me. Besides, your mother has already paid too. By his life. From now on, he is your walking blood bank. Go, son.
Father,
Guangxiang.
they forced me to undergo skin graft surgery. If I stay here any longer, I'm going to die. I don't want to die. Help me, Father.
The number you have dialed.
Help me. Father, why isn't Father answering his phone?
The number you have dialed.
Guangxiang.
Pick up the phone, please.
The number you have dialed. The young master of the Tan family. He's so pathetic. It's only because the Tan family is wealthy and kind-hearted that they still take care of the child, even though he's broken. If it were a normal family like ours, they wouldn't be able to afford it by now. That scared the life out of me. The young master's eyes. They were so terrifying. Keep your voice down. I heard the young master lost his skin. Because he saved the second young master, now the second young master's kidney is having problems. So they're planning to take the young master's kidney for a transplant. Goodness, the young master, he's so pitiful.
Get out. Get out, all of you. Everyone in the Tan family. They're all bastards. They're all bastards. Father, why won't you answer the phone? That bastard, Tan Guanyu, is coming to take my kidney. Father, please come and save me.
The number you have dialed is currently unavailable.
Father, I know I was wrong. Please, come save me. I don't want to die.
It's no use trying. Your father isn't coming to save you. My good brother. Have you forgotten when you left that house? You signed a document
The film
severing
was
all family
translated
ties.
and
Mother paid a lot of
narrated
money
by M Media.
just to buy off your relationship with that man, even if he knew what was happening to you. Do you really think he'd come to save you? Don't dream.
He won't. My father loves me. He will definitely come to save me. He just doesn't know what you've done to me.
Fine, if that's what you want to think. I can't stop you. It's just that tomorrow is our scheduled kidney transplant surgery. I'm warning you. You'd better stay still. And don't say any more nonsense. Or I'll make you regret it.
Help! Help me. I'm not doing this voluntarily.
Doctor, it's getting late. Let's get started with the anesthesia.
No. No. I'm not doing this voluntarily. Father, help me.
1 year later. It's been a year since my son was taken away by Tan Juan. Thanks to the money Tan Juan gave me, I relied on the knowledge I gained from my past life about the future. To make every investment a success, turning the tide, and even founding my own company. I have myself to thank. But I have even more to thank. My ruthless son. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't have been able to focus entirely on building such a massive business.
Mr. Gu, that call from Haikang is coming in again. It seems like there is something urgent. Would you like to take it?
A whole year has passed. He still hasn't given up, has he? You take it from me.
Hello?
Father, I know I was wrong. Please, take me home. You are my real father. They took my skin. They harvested my kidney. They beat and scold me every day. And they even denied me the right to go to school.
I am sorry. You must have the wrong number. Mr. Gu, the Tan Group, is very keen on partnering with us. They are very sincere. Have a look.
The Haikang Tan Group Cooperation Agreement.
Haikang Tan Group.
Yes, over the past year, the Tan Group hasn't been doing well. I heard that the president's son, after recovering from his illness, quickly squandered the Tan family's assets. Currently, they are desperate to find a partner.
Serves them right. In my past life, Tan Juan's business was all taken by that gigolo she kept around. In this life, the bankruptcy of the Tan Group has been even further accelerated. We can cooperate. But there is one condition. The Gu Group's bidding conference. The president of the Tan Group must attend with his entire family. Not a single person can be missing.
Understood.
The Gu Group's bidding conference.
Hello, Miss Tan.
Hello, Mr. Zhang.
Hello. And who is this?
He is my eldest son.
Miss Tan is also here to attend the Gu Group's bidding conference. This is just a bullying. It seems we have no chance.
Mr. Ma, you are being too modest. Back in the day, Miss Tan, you were quite the big name. I heard that to take care of your eldest son, you slowed down your development and let the Gu Group steal the spotlight. That is because the Gu Group is impressive. How could I compare to them?
I really don't know what the boss of the Gu Group is thinking, bringing him along to a bidding conference. It is truly shameful. He can hardly be considered a member of our family.
Projects are so hard to come by these days. We have to seize every opportunity, especially when the other party is the Gu Group. This small request is nothing.
Mother, you used to be the wealthiest woman in hiking. So glorious. Now, just as they said, I have to rely on others' whims. I feel so humiliated.
You still have the nerve to speak? You got yourself burned while driving a luxury car and ruined your kidneys with endless partying. I groomed you to be my heir. And what is the result? You have squandered all of our Tan family's wealth. I am warning you, Tan Guangyu. If you continue to be so stubborn, get out of the Tan Group immediately.
Guangxiang, just keep quiet. I said, keep quiet. You know how it is. Guangyu was sick for so long. He was bedridden. He couldn't do anything at all. Rebuilding his confidence is going to take time.
You're still making excuses for him? The boy turned out this way because you spoiled him rotten.
All right. Let's not air our family laundry here. Still, come to think of it, the Gu Group has been a rising star in the investment world over the last year. Every project they touch turns into a massive hit.
That's because the boss of the Gu Group is brilliant. He has an extraordinary eye for business. Everything he invests in succeeds. I have never seen anyone quite as remarkable in history. He invited us here personally. This is the first time the Gu Group has ever hosted an event like this. We must seize this opportunity. Did you hear that? If we can build a connection with these people, then we will have a firm foothold.
Guangxiang, tell me, who do you think this big shot could be? Is he some seasoned veteran who's been hiding away? Or some young scion from a wealthy family? Mr. Gu has arrived. Guangxiang.
Hey, Guangxiang. Where did you come from? This is the Gu Group's bidding conference. What are you doing up on the podium?
Wide, in your eyes, am I nothing more than a dirt farming peasant?
Get down here right now. The company has an important partnership agreement with the Gu Group today. If their CEO finds out about our relationship, there's no telling what kind of disaster it will cause.
There is no relationship between you and me. I believe the CEO of the Gu Group will know the truth, and he won't care.
Why are you still wasting breath on him? Just have someone drag him away. I think he's just jealous of others' success and is here to cause trouble on purpose. Security, how are you doing your jobs? Get this peasant standing in the middle of the hall. Out of here. Don't let him disrupt the proceedings.
Tan Juan, are you really going to let your son do this?
Guangxiang, don't blame me. The current economic climate is tightening. A partnership with the Gu Group. Is our Tan Group's last chance for a comeback. I will not allow this opportunity to be obstructed by anything.
Guangxiang, I truly don't understand. Why did you rent such an outfit and come here today to show off? No matter how well you dress, you can't hide your poverty. If you want to cause trouble here, I have plenty of ways to deal with you. Security, drag him out of here. Hello, Mr. Gu. What? He is actually the CEO of the Gu Group? He is the most powerful investor of recent years? Impossible. I know Guangxiang. How could he possibly be the CEO of the Gu Group, an uneducated rural farmer, able to predict investment trends time after time, future investment directions, a scale exceeding 1 billion within a year? Father, you're right. This is completely unrealistic.
In this 1 year, my father has won every bid and even established a company. The change is so drastic. Could it be that he also?
What do you mean he also?
All of this is the retribution you deserve. Didn't I get into a car accident? I've been reborn. I see. My father was reborn on that day too.
Mr. Gu, I never expected that the Gu Group's partners would have such an attitude. It's incredibly disappointing.
Very well. Leave. Have them escorted out of the bidding conference. My Gu Group will never cooperate with them again.
Gu Zhengxiang, you invited our Tan Group here. You were the one who said in advance that you were interested in working with us. You invited us over, and now you're driving us away? Are you trying to make a fool of me?
A fool? Haven't you already made enough of a fool of yourself?
What do you mean by that?
I may have allowed the Tan family to come, but I wanted to tell you this. I, Gu Zhengxiang, could endure life in the fields, contentedly raising my son in poverty.
The film was translated
And I could also go out and start a business,
narrated by M. Media.
soaring to build the Gu Group. But what about you, Tan Zhuan? What do you have to be proud of?
Gu Zhengxiang, I have nothing to say about your success today, but business is business, and feelings are feelings. How can you just call off a deal that was already agreed upon? How can you just say it's over?
What kind of feelings do I have for you? Didn't you just have security throw me out?
Wasn't I doing that for the sake of the bidding conference? Gu Zhengxiang, how was I supposed to know that you were the CEO of the Gu Group now? Besides, you are in control of such a massive situation now. You should have a broader perspective. There's no need to be so petty over those little things from the past, right?
Who do you think you are? You dare to lecture me on how to do things. I could hand over this project as charity to you. The crumbs from the Gu Group's table would be enough to make you salivate. But I will make you kneel right now and apologize for what you just said and for everything that happened back then. Otherwise, I won't even give you the chance to earn a living.
You? Gu Zhengxiang? Are you really going to humiliate me in front of so many people and drag my name through the mud?
How do you have the nerve to say that to me? How do you have the face to stand there and nag me? I suggest you show some backbone and get out.
Zhengxiang, I know you. You were all alone, gave birth to a son and raised him to adulthood. You searched the whole world for me. You still have feelings for me, don't you? I know you asked me here today just to help me. Isn't that right?
You're old enough to know better. How can you even say such things? I'm embarrassed for you.
Fine, I can leave. I don't want this project anymore either. Pay me back the money I gave you.
Everything was written in black and white, clearly back then. You paid money to sever all ties between me and Guangxiang. What's this? You're having regrets now.
Father, I know I was wrong. I won't be headstrong anymore. Please, take me with you.
Guangxiang. Did you hear me? Your son needs you, too. Take this bastard away, quickly. And give us our money back.
Gu Zhengxiang. I regret it now. I think my son
The film was translated
would be better off with you.
and narrated by Media.
Your shameless attitude is exactly the same as it was back then. You're having regrets now. When I was holding our child, just weaned, and searching the whole world for you, why didn't you have any regrets then? When I raised our son all by myself, why didn't you have any regrets then? When you were at the height of your glory, heralded as the wealthiest person in Haikang, why didn't you have any regrets then?
Zhengxiang, look at you. You're bringing up the past again. I know. You have feelings for me, don't you? If you really can't get past that hurdle, I can offer you an apology. Zhengxiang. You can't just ignore our son. Look at how sick he is now. Won't you take him with you?
You have no right to dig up the past. Don't think I don't know that you paid to sever ties with Guangxiang back then, only to use his skin and kidneys for the son you had later, so he could inherit the crumbs of your Tan group. Now that you're failing, you think of coming to me. Are you even human?
I never expected Miss Tan to be such a person. No wonder the eldest son is sitting there looking so broken. The eldest son's life has been ruined just like that.
Never mind the Gu group. Even, I don't want to work with someone like that.
Is this even a partnership anymore?
Zhengxiang. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Will you forgive me? It's my fault. It's all my fault. Will you forgive me? Zhengxiang, my company's about to collapse. You have to help me. You must help me, Zhengxiang. After all, I gave birth to a son for you. I bore a son for you. Zhengxiang, you can't treat me like this. You have to help me. Help me. Will you?
Guangxiang, do you see what your mother has become now?
I see it clearly. But I saw it far too late. You were the one protecting me in silence all along.
And narrated by Media.
I should have been a better, more filial son to you.
It is far too late to say these things now. Son, do you think I can still trust you?
Gu Zhengxiang, don't you dare go too far. He is your son, after all. Look at the state he's in now. And yet, you're sitting there, with all the assets of the Gu group. Why don't you just take some money, and buy him out of this? You can't just abandon him.
I don't deserve to be growing up. My father never let me go hungry, or go without. He worked the fields just to put me through school. But what about me? I hated him. He wouldn't let me reunite with my billionaire mother. Hello, mother. I hated him for costing me the chance to be a billionaire's son. I was too naive. I was too immature. For all 4 years of college, I took his money every month. But I wouldn't speak to him. I wouldn't even come home. After I graduated, I told him I wanted to study abroad. He went to the city all by himself and worked 3 jobs. Delivering food and working construction. Those small transfers of less than 100 yuan were what paid for me to fly high overseas. But he didn't know that by doing that, I was actually trying to cut ties with him. I never wanted to come back to this home. It wasn't until he fell seriously ill because of me that his only wish was for me to take him to get treated. But I still didn't understand him. I was still blaming him. Back then. If it weren't for you insisting on blocking me from leaving. Forcing me to stay here and suffer with you. I would have already been successful. I blamed him. If it weren't for him, I would have already
The film was translated
reunited with my
and
billionaire mother.
narrated by Media.
I told him, everything now is the retribution you deserve. That day, I locked him in a cold room and just walked away. Everything now is your retribution. Father, if there is a next life, I don't want to be your son anymore. I want to be a ray of light, shining into your life, a breeze brushing against your cheek. I don't want you to worry about me anymore. I want you to live your own life.
I say, Guangxiang. What kind of fantasies are you having in that head of yours? How old are you even? Have you even been to college? Father, that's how a cripple lying in bed is. All sorts of fantasies in his head. Not knowing what he's thinking about. I say, Guangxiang. Do you see this? Your son has ended up like this. Why don't you just take some money and take him back? What do you think you're doing? You actually dare to hit me.
I won't just hit you. I'll kill you.
You bastard. You actually dare to hit my father. Guangxiang. It was Tan Zuan who wronged you, and your son. What does that have to do with us? Don't go around biting people like a rabid dog. Careful, or I'll sue you.
You still have the nerve to sue me. You are nothing more than a mistress who destroys other people's families. And you think you can report me? I'd love to see you try. And see you rot in jail.
Guangxiang, you're the one who couldn't keep your own woman in check. That's none of my business, no matter what you say. I haven't broken any laws. Once I walk out of here today, you're as good as dead.
We'll see who ends up dead.
Uncle, you've already hit my father. Please don't hit me. The skin on my body is your
The
son's.
film was translated
If
and
you hit me,
narrated by
aren't you just hitting
Media.
your own son?
I can't believe you have the nerve to say such things.
You.
The skin on your body was obtained through coercion and theft. For that charge alone, your Tan family will never be able to recover in this lifetime.
Professor Wang, why are you here?
You probably didn't know, but Professor Wang and I have known each other for over 20 years. I know every dirty thing you two have ever done.
Professor Wang, you can't treat us like this. You took our money. You can't betray us now.
Right, the money you gave me, I turned it over to the police from the start. I have already gathered 90% of the evidence regarding your illegal organ trafficking. As for the future, you can spend it in prison.
Professor Wang, Professor, you can't do this to us. Whatever he's paying you, I'll pay double.
You couldn't afford it. Before this, I didn't even know my partner was the lead surgeon for your operation. What a coincidence. I have already notified the police. The police will investigate the Tan Villa thoroughly and have you arrested.
What? Professor Wang is your partner? I don't care. Professor Wang, you participated in the surgery too. You were the one who operated on my son to transplant the skin. You are an accomplice. If you're trying to drag us down, you won't escape unscathed either.
Professor Wan only acted to save your son. Her actions are legally protected. You can try to drag her down in front of the Gu Group's legal department.
What are you all doing? Uncle, I'm still young. I have no grudge against you. Please, let me go. In this entire incident, in this matter, I, as a younger generation, did nothing wrong.
You were the one who got into a car accident and ruined your skin. Our womanizing ruined your kidneys. This whole matter. You're the one who is the least innocent of all. I'm sending you to prison. And you deserve it. Take them all away.
Translated and
Uncle, please let me go.
Media.
Uncle. Uncle.
Son,
Please, let me go.
Tan Juan. I will be acquiring your company in its entirety. Fend for yourself. I wish you luck. Make a comeback. You. Let's go.